When you first start making friendship bracelets, it's easier to do with a simple pattern and by overemphasising your knots. But as you become more familiar with the knots and want to start making more advanced and or complicated patterns with more threads, you might start to find that this beginner focused method is taking way too long. Although making friendship bracelets with embroidery thread isn't a quick process, there are a couple of techniques you can adopt once you're comfortable with the knotting technique to help speed things up a bit. Please be aware though, this is a follow-on to the beginner's guide to friendship bracelet knotting, and this tutorial will not be suitable for absolute beginners. Please practice the basics before attempting these techniques, or it will just result in frustration. To work a forward knot, you'll be working with two threads usually, so you will have your working cord on the left and your holding cord on the right. Now I switch these to hold the holding cord in my left hand, and I take my index finger underneath that thread, and then I will take the other thread and I'll work that over the top in a cross like this, and then pull it underneath here and then pull through, and then do the same thing again. So again, taking the index finger on my left hand, bringing this thread over the top, pulling through here, and then tying in a knot. So to work a backward knot, you'll have the working thread on the right and the holding thread on the left. And I will again swap these over, and taking the index finger on my right hand, I'm going to hold the holding cord. I'm going to create the cross like this, and then holding this cross, I take the index finger on my left hand and I catch the working thread and pull it through. And then repeat this again, so taking the index finger on my right hand, creating the backward four, and holding the four with my thumb and with my index finger, taking the index finger on the left hand, capturing the thread, the working thread, and then pulling through. So when you're working your knots, the first thing you want to remember for speed is to try and knot as close to your work as possible. This means that when you actually complete the knot and you're pulling it up to the edge of your work, you're not pulling as far as you would do if you're knotted further down the thread. So for example, if I did the knot down here, you're going to be pulling it a lot further, and obviously it doesn't take that much longer for every single knot, but when you combine them all together and the amount of knots you're going to do, the longer you take for each knot, the longer the bracelet will take to complete.